Hello again, welcome back to part 4 of my Caesar and Gaul campaign, exactly where I just left it. I'm fighting the Helvetii rebels here, and it shouldn't be too difficult. I have a very large army. I've got two full sets of units. Hang on. I apologise in advance. When I start playing, it becomes harder to comment on what I'm doing. Let me just sort these out first. Now what I'm already thinking is that these units here, the ballista, I'll either keep back and use from a very safe distance, or even just pull them out entirely. They're the only artillery units I have in the game. I don't have any prospect of getting any more at the moment. And if they were attacked, because they're already so weak, I only have 11 men on one and 11 on the other. That's because I force marched them through a forest. Then I would lose them entirely, and that would be too costly. Because I'm facing an army that's going to be half my size. I don't know. We'll see. If they're threatened at all, I'm going to pull them out. I might even just pop them. Might even pop them right there on the border. Caesar going on about some jokes. Now I'm on a hill. I'm near the border of the battle. And that's a good thing. I can use that by positioning my army up on the hill here, and because that means that one flank will be entirely protected. My legionaries are coming down from the right over here. It'll take a little time to reach me. All I need to do in the meantime is keep their army far enough away for my reinforcements to arrive. Downside, of course, is that the Celts, again going back to historical accuracy, will rush as soon as possible. With that in mind, I think I'll just stop them right there. I've gone far enough. Come on, you buggers. They're too far away. Tad slow. Here they come. Nah, I'll be alright. Terrible visibility with these forests. I imagine this is how it would have been again. Very hard to see what's going on. Gonna hide my horsemen up in the hill here. See if I can surprise somebody for an attack. Put my legionaries at a bit of an angle. Artillery should start shooting soon. Put the freemen at the front just to take the bulk of any attack. Freemen are very cheap troops. Put the Celtic warriors in the middle, just to hold up the line in case it starts to weaken. Oh, come on, you. Yeah, here we go. Okay, good. Looks like that'll be a nice solid line. And because again I'm twice their size, I should be able to envelop them and start to roll them up soon enough. Moving my cav up here. Looks like if they come down, if they don't spot my cav hiding in these here hells, then I'll be able to hit them in the flank, which is always a winner. Nobody likes being attacked from behind. Got the skirmishers up at the front. I've kept them on skirmish mode, so they'll retreat. as soon as anyone comes too close. Artillery. Again, I still don't think they're quite close enough, but to the border there, in case I need to run them out. But it's going to be time to start firing soon, so I'll just leave that. Bring my skirmishers back close to legionaries again because visibility is so bad. I don't want to get surprised by any cav charges. Bring my levy freemen. Ah, there we go. Is the artillery starting? The levy freemen I think I'm going to bring forward in front of legionaries. They're going to take the bulk of the attack, plus any arrow fire or whatnot that gets thrown at me. And that's it really. It's going to be a fairly simple battle. Shit, they spotted my cav. So I just have to attack. It's light horse versus light horse, not ideal. Nothing to really turn it in either direction, but what the hell. Get rid of this massive panel so we can see what's going on. Light horse are fairly easy to replace, I think, so it's not a big deal. Skirmishers are doing what they should do, like have coming round my side, which isn't ideal. Counter that by Celtic warriors. Need to get my skirmishers back out of there. So as I expect, ah shit. Got noble horse charging into my light horse. That would tip the balance of that little skirmish out of my favour, so I'm going to pull my horse back. How many do I have left? Just enough left. I can use my artillery to... Where are they? Use my artillery to hit their noble horse. They're the hardest units in the game. Shit. Don't know if I got that in time, but I'm trying to get my legionaries into defensive testudo. They're getting drawn into that battle there. Don't want that yet. I'm just trying to defend to begin with. Let the enemy exhaust themselves. Oh shit, what happened to them? Where were their cav? Let the enemy exhaust themselves on my cheap units. What the fuck is going on here? So I've got my artillery attacking their noble horse. Where are they? Yeah. I mean, they're hitting my legionaries. Oh god, that's not good. Hitting my legionaries at the same time. So I'm going to bring these 3 units up as reinforcements. Going to stop my artillery. Actually, I'm going to have them withdraw because I just can't pay attention to that. Just got to protect them. Yeah, you guys leave. Am I winning? Kind of. Right. With all this going on, I can begin to roll up their line from one side here. And start to bring my other warriors into play on the other flank. What I'm trying to do is roll up their line from the left side here. The slingers There's quite a lot of fire coming in, but at least I have testudo. What's going on in here? Alright, so I have an opportunity to hit these guys. God, I can't see anything. Opportunity to hit these guys in the flank. So I'll send them in. Same again here. Should be an easy victory.
The enemy general is dead.
Splendid. Alright, how are we doing? Do I need reinforcement? No, they're okay. Alright, excellent. So, it's working basically. The centre of the line, left side of the line rather, is winning. Looks like I beat their noble sword over here. Don't need to worry about that. Now it's just a case of taking out their skirmishers if anybody's left standing. Have any horse left? Excellent, they survived. So I can send them after the skirmishers, make sure no one continues to fight. Looks like these slingers are the only unit left standing. So I'll send all these guys after. All I need is for them to break and that should be the end of the battle. Yeah, that didn't take long. Good. We have a win. Probably lost quite a lot of levy spearmen, but that's fine. It's the legionaries who matter. Yeah, I did well against them. That should be the end of that rebellion.
Your army has suffered casualties.
I'm going to release them. There's no point killing them. Ah, well, my units survived.
Ready for further orders. Ready for orders.
Excellent. That's the end of that rebellion, it seems.
Advance.
Good. Let's upgrade Caesar. I always go for authority because it's got an overall bonus. Too many choices. Extra authority for the infantry. Infantry form the bulk of Roman battles. And there we go. So, in a couple of turns, I've just pacified the northeast here. Actually, let's look at it like this. Pacified the northeast here. Turn them into allies. Allies down the middle. Beaten the rebellion in the Helvetii tribe area. And now I'm free to begin to take the initiative again. Yeah, as I said, I think I'm going to bring Caesar down, take this province, and then start to concentrate on the west, having almost created a barrier against potential enemies in the east.
Ready for battle.
Ready for orders. Just going to pop Mark Antony in that province to stop the unhappiness. Bring Caesar back so that he can. Yes, okay. So those units are healing. Perfect. And move the spies. That should be it for this turn. Let's just have a look at what the Suebi have. Oh yeah, as I thought. Very powerful. And you have to remember they have more up here. So that's just their sort of forward armies, as it were. Large. As large as anything I've got. Where am I? Where's my spy? Where's my other spy? Looking, have a look at the Arverni, bringing her down to see what I'm facing here. Now, as I'm planning to attack these guys, probably a good idea to bring this spy back and see what units I'm actually going to be facing. Aside from that, I haven't really got any money. I can can now build cohort barracks. I'll come back to that later. In the meantime, yeah, food is going to be a good idea. But then also are those artillery, but okay, food first. I'm going to go for artillery technologies. Okay. So how are we doing in terms of happiness? Alright, at least I've stopped the unhappiness there. That was by issuing that Bread and Games edict, and I've got a temple coming, so those guys are fine. Not quite sure what the army's doing, but not really a problem. I'm going to start moving Caesar down, as I said I would. How far can he go? Not very. Ah, so he's... that's interesting. So, is there a road here? There is no road. So if I move him down, I'm going to suffer from quite bad attrition. So, I'm stuck. I can't go that way. I have to go back. I can't go through here during winter. It's early November, so that winter's going to be quite long. So yeah, the game's actually forcing me to follow the road. I'm going to have Mark Antony follow. And yep, there we go. I'm going to take Crassus, pop him in there, which is now pacified, and begin to... Scash, okay, yeah. Gonna begin to build up a small army, just in case I get attacked in the east, but that's going to be essentially just a preventative measure, just in case, an insurance policy, let's call it. Now when I come down here and I begin to attack, concentrate on these guys first, I think. Then the main threat against me is the Tolosa. They're the ones who... do they hate me the most? Okay, it's equal. Either way. These guys, Britannia, fairly happy. They may even become...
Greetings! Now speak plainly, for we are an honest folk.
Allies. No.
The man who hangs upon the shield of an...
Jesus.
I do not think I'll...
Shit out. Anyway. Come back to that in a tick. Let's just end this turn. Bloody hell. Suebi do have very large armies. So they're one to save for later. I need a bigger base first. Actually, I'm curious to see what they have further up as well. So these guys... they're allies of the Suebi, as you can see, but not too powerful. Okay, that's good. My other client state, they're sending their armies home. That's fine. That's fine. I can now build slingers, I think. Excellent. 60 per turn. So they're fairly cheap as well. If I bring them down, I think I can also build... I can't. I have to wait for spring, but when I bring them down, I can also build legionary cav. Yeah. Mounted sword legionaries, naked warriors, first cohort. Maybe worth building soon.
At your command.
What else can I build? Spearmen. Spearmen are always good. Roman spearmen. Good for a defensive line, so I'll pop 3 of those in there. But again with Caesar, just going to keep moving south. It's my allies' territory, by the way, so I can move through without a problem. My unit should continue, yeah, continue replenishing. Let's use you to look at what I'm facing here. Now this is a walled settlement. If I attack, I'll have to face a fairly large army, not too bad, but I've got walls to get through, so artillery are going to be critical here. I can bring these guys into the battle. Can't really raise anything useful. Let's see what we're facing here. Oh my lord. Facing hoplites. This is a Greek settlement, which is not good. Hoplites are extremely tough. What's facing archers? Hoplites, for legionaries, hoplites are extremely hard to beat. Oh, I've never noticed. Levy from Klein or Satrapy. Oh, you can use your allies to hire. Well, that's interesting. That's I've never seen that before. That's specific to this game, that you can levy troops from your allies. What I could really do with are some skirmishers, because if I'm facing hoplites and lots of them, firstly I have to break through these walls, but I'll be facing a wall of spears after that, and I'll need skirmishers to counter that. So with that in mind, I'm tempted to raise another army. I have no idea what this all means, but whatever. Brutus, Cassius, whatever. They're all fairly decent. Raise an army. Now I need to raise you guys as many as possible, because then I'll send them against the hoplites. Yeah. What's this? Mission failed. Whatever, that was a minor objective. Right. Could take Caesar out of forced march stance now. Bring him down to the border. Could do with just a little more time to heal. So we have to remember they'll have a garrison army as well, so I do not want my losses to be too great. Move them here. Again, need more skirmishers. As many as possible, really. Gonna upgrade this shrine. Public order. If I can get their public order up, I can increase their tax rate again. So I'm looking for maximum public order gain per turn. That's 5. I'll take that one. Same again here. These haven't been very happy, so I'm going to go for maximum public order. And yeah, things are fairly looking fairly stable at the moment, which is good. There's no point in raising any more forces right there, because there's no immediate threat. I could use these guys, I suppose, but I can't. Maybe barracks here would be a good idea, so that I can actually raise something useful. Levy freemen ain't helping enough. Fuck. Wow, okay, so the Suebi really were powerful, and now I'm glad I didn't open that eastern front. look at this. Where are they?
As you command.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck.
I serve only Rome.
Right, where are we? Do we have enough skirmishers? Maybe not, but I can't be arsed waiting anymore, so let's move them down. Yeah. I'll take a reputation penalty for attacking someone who's neutral. I'm talking about his Masilla here. Oh, we have a trade agreement. So yeah.
Be welcome here.
Do we have
and
military
speak as
access,
you wish,
non-aggression pact,
without fear
trade
of
agreement?
consequence or danger.
Oh. Maybe it's not a good idea after all.
We will not agree. A trireme must have but one steersman. We must sail for now in different ships.
You're either going to become my allies or I'm going to conquer you. Right.
My people will find much joy in this. I accept. I will sacrifice for your continued good health.
Right. So, they're now defensive allies, which changes the picture to this. I do not need to attack them anymore. Excellent. That means I can begin to concentrate on the west. So, can take Caesar. Move him over. Along with Mark Antony supporting. I've talked about raising a barracks there. Don't need that spy here anymore. Let's take them up and have a look.
At yours,
And yeah,
I serve only Rome.
soon I'll be able to start concentrating on the west. And at that point, I think it's time to finish this vid. Sorry it hasn't been all that interesting, but things have sort of settled down for the moment. Looks like they'll become more interesting again in part 5. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers.